कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। We sometimes don't know what we will be needing in life most, and what we need most, sometimes we have that thing in list, and what we will be needing least, we have a lot. We saw yesterday that when Arjun saw Brahmastra coming, he ran towards Bhagavan Krishna and said that you protect me. I was saying yesterday that our whole life needs various aspects of security. And no human being can secure himself or his body, his finances, his friends, his relatives, even his mind, even his sadhana. You cannot say that I am doing my sadhana and I will keep on doing it throughout my life. Your jap also, whether you will be able to do or not, whether body will cooperate or not, whether situation will cooperate or not, it's not in your hands sometimes. So yoga kshemam is for sadhana yoga and sadhana kshema also. I may ask you why you did not do jap, why did not do, but sometimes really you can't do it. To make anything secure, up to a limit you can do that. But beyond the point, you cannot do that. This money can secure something. It can secure, I don't say body also. Otherwise rich person won't be ill. Body can secure body. If prarabdha is there, Dhirubhai Ambani was there, he was in hospital for so many months in India. 63,000 crore. A film star have COVID now. COVID doesn't see you or you. But it has become a high class disease, so nothing wrong in having. It's a fashion now, don't worry. You don't know how will you secure? Money तो बहुत है भाई उनके पास. They could have drove away the COVID. I think the Prime Minister of Britain also had. Germany also, somebody had. Big people are having. Money hai na, they have power, they have potential. They could have thrown it away. And everybody thinks I won't have it. What a confidence. We don't know what is there. Health you can't secure. One health you cannot secure. I am healthy today, I can't say about tomorrow. Array relatives we can't secure, whose mood will be okay, whose mood will not be okay. Today somebody is happy, tomorrow he may be very unhappy with me only. Whom we can say that my son will be happy? Even son, daughter cannot be happy. Forget about this. You don't know what topic will come up. Happiness of the closest person is insecure. Health is insecure. Life is insecure. Relatives are insecure. And most of it, what we think is highly insecure, that I will think rightly. Most untrustworthy is our mind. You don't know what next it will say, what it will pose, what concept it will bring up, what it will appear as right, wrong, whom it will start getting attached to, whom will start hating, on what point ahankar will come up, on what kind worry will come up. If you are working in the factory company, then also you have the responsibility. There is a company under you, that also you don't know how long it will run. When I see there is all around, there is a lot of insecurity. I was talking yesterday night only about this ashram, how we are securing it. If anybody really wants, he can easily come in. There are ways, they have all the techniques. They have days and night to meditate on the planning. By once you cross the beam, they'll know it, there is a beam. Twice they will know it, there is a beam. They can investigate where are the beams. Hope they are not listening. Really, there is a well-meditated plan they have. I don't know why they don't study such a knowledge, they have such an intellect. And there is a way out. How much you can secure here and there? Big robberies happen in the banks, it's quite a, genius are involved. Foolish person can't do robbery also. You need some intellect. How much you can secure your body, your surrounding, your children? Kahan dekhoge? Your knowledge. Love, your love, whom you love, you feel, my love should not have, I should not lose my love. ये भी होता है. Whom I love should love me. Who was loving me should not stop loving me. Howsoever foolish I may be, but he should keep on loving. I may be like that, but he should not leave me, he should love me. I am very insecure about my love. ये भी हो जाता है भाई. We are surrounded by hundreds of insecurities. And therefore everybody has a worry in his life. फिकर सभी को खा गई, फिकर सभी की पीर. Fikr means worry. Worry has eaten everybody. Worry is everybody's. Peed means पीड़ा. Pain. फिकर फाक फकनी करे ताको नाम फकीर. One who eats and gulps this worry and finishes it, he is called saint and fakir. How it is there, we will discuss it today. You are sitting on a flight. How do you know that the flight will land properly? I have seen in my flight falling down. I mean on the air only. Not on the ground, it won't be. Many times it's skids also, tire bursts also. 400, 500 people are in two hands. Two pilots are there. Ab batao, I wonder that two pilots are there. And what a faith you have. And you are easily drinking and you are walking and talking and you just don't know what. Supposing one has heart attack then? Supposing both have heart attack then? I think There is a door. I feel when they come out from the door, I'm very scared. I said, supposing these doors get locked from inside, sometime our doors get locked. How will you open it? And the flight had gone, the French. The flight between America and France. It had fallen down like that. I think there also, near Indonesia also, there was one flight. We couldn't find it. How can you say? Anything here is insecurity there. One Bhagavad Saptah was going on. 7 days, the Bhagavad Saptah got over. Last, the speaker said, now Parikshit, the Takshak came to bite Parikshit, Takshak. And one snake came up in his Vyaspit. Please check the Vyaspit, bhai. Snake came out. But he was also quite funny. He said, okay, this is the Daksha. And he bit himself. I wonder why so many things are there. You think everything is fine, but you don't know so many prarabdha is there, good prarabdha, bad prarabdha is there. Around you people have a bad prarabdha. Sometimes your prarabdha is good. The person with you has a very bad prarabdha. Because of his prarabdha you are suffering. Your son, daughter, whatever. Your prarabdha is good. But I don't know what karma he has done. His prarabdha is not getting married. You are surrounded by so many insecurities. And a person will be worried. There is no person who will have no worries. And if somebody says, I have no worries, it's a matter of worry, something is wrong in him. He's not understanding. Either he's drunk or something. Only way one cannot have worry. I'm coming to the point here. That you have hurry. I am sure nothing will happen because I have the protection of Lord with me. What element is coming to trouble, that element is under his control. Please get this point. He is antaryami of everything. In 64-65, big cyclone came in Rameshwar, where Ram's Setu is there. Those who have gone, you have gone. Big cyclone came. The train was going. Train got washed away. Still the remnants are there. Those who have seen there. Dhanushkoti is there. Still you can see, you have seen the train, still the track is there. They have maintained it. All got washed away. And the whole thing was rushing towards the temple. So people, what they will do? They ran towards the temple only. They ran inside the temple. Moment that cyclone came near temple, it subsided. Tsunami also came, nothing could happen inside there. That disease which is going to worry you, that person which is going to worry you, that accident which is going to worry you or anybody, that is in somebody else's hand. But will he come for me? That is another question. We'll discuss upon that later on. Or later on, not discuss it now. Yes. Financially, I may be in trouble. That is not in your hand, but that is in his hand. बस इसको समझो अच्छे से. How to make that protector Ishwar? You don't go to help everybody. Supposing I say, next to next house, robbery has happened. Fifth house from here. You say, oh, you'll close your gate properly. You won't go to help. Supposing I say there is something is on fire, that room is on fire. You will not rush to see. You will be concerned, oh, I hope everybody is okay there, nobody, no fat. But you will not go and do something. The kriya pravritti will be there only by sambandh. Where you have relation, there you will run. Sambandh is pravritti karak. If I know that in that house my relative is there, or my son is there, my daughter, you will run in the night only. Putting yourself at risk also. ठीक है ना? Not everybody. This is the Ishwar. Ishwar does not help everybody. If he helps everybody, he can't give fruit of action. If this confused person supposing his money has to go lost. Robbers came and he is saying, oh Krishna, hey Gopal. Bhagwan is saying, his report card. Bole, you confused miser person. You are calling Krishna Gopal. I have no relation with you. You have never established a relation with me. And now you want that nothing should happen. No. You will lose everything. Today is the prarabdha like that. When the prarabdha is saying that place God is available to see that this person is suffering now. He doesn't come to rescue. Maybe that person may have called. The cause of Ishwar becoming Bharta. Bharta means protector. Pati is also called Bharta, husband. Protector. Lord is not protector. For Meera, he is protector. Meera will drink poison and that will convert into nectar. You don't try. Otherwise, Meera drank and I also drank. And they are real sometimes, so don't take a chance. Or Meera was there, she opened that basket for flowers in which 2 cobras were there. I have gone to that temple in Mewad. That temple where this happened, Meerabai's temple is there. Chittaugarh God is there. And she put her on her lap. Naturally, anybody will put the basket and offer flowers. And 2 cobras were there. And that cobra got converted into Shaligram. Kyun? Not with everybody will happen. Don't try. Our Shaligram may convert into cobra seeing our action. So, our case is different. Wherever there is a sambandhanubhuti, get my point. To have relation with something is one thing, but to have an experience of that he is my son, and I am very glad he is my son. To have a son and have a daughter is one thing, but to have a joyful experience that he is my son and my daughter, I am so happy, he will take my care is another thing. Are you seeing the difference? Some sukhanubhuti with the sambandhanubhuti. Surakshanubhuti with sambandhanubhuti. He is my teacher. Is one thing. But my teacher is one who loves me, protects me. I owe my existence to my teacher. This is another thing. My teacher is there. Many people may have teacher, but he will not protect me if I need. One teacher can protect me. That sukhanubhuti, surakshanubhuti, that is rare. My son is there, but my son is my everything. I worship God is one thing. I do puja, Shravan puja I do is another one thing. But to have an experience that my Lord is my everything. He is my mother, father, He is my Swami, He is everything. And I feel that He is doing for me. This constant experience of He being active in my life is not easy. And this sambandh comes by a certain different dynamics is there. Relations, having relation is one thing, but thick relation is another thing. फिर से बोले, हाँ, say something. The bhakti prasang is there, so you have to understand. Have a relation with somebody is one thing. Thick relation means what? Huh? Close. क्यों? हाँ? Close. बोलो भाई कोई और? Thick relation means what? Thick relation means that high level of availability to give me anything what I want. Somebody is just for me only, waiting for me. An experience of thick relation. This is what I'm emphasizing at sambandhanubhuti. And that will not happen just like that. You have to experience it that yes, somebody was there for me. Somebody was there for me. I have to experience it myself. This is called, I don't pray to God. I don't have God. God has me. Oh, what a difference. I don't have Guru. Guru has me. अब देखो क्या difference हो गया. Good that instead of, I have Murti of God, people say like that. I have Murti of God, Swamiji. I do worship of the Murti every day. Are you Murti? Get out of this Murti Buddhi. I do worship of Murti. Where is God, then your Murti is there. Why you have Murti Buddhi in that? So instead of Murti Buddhi, say I worship God. Then come to the stage, I have God with me. Then better stage is God has me. There was a time in the ashram, I tell you, I think I must have told you, when we went for the brahmachari course. I think 3 or 4 sets were allowed. And we were not given clothes for 6-7 months. All my clothes got torn. No money. The thread was there and that needle. I had to stitch. Very thin clothes. I didn't know how to stitch also. Sometimes the thumb got stitched. But how long can you stitch like that? 1 stitch, 2 stitch. Next morning, the heart, it was cold also. I said, how will I manage it? No sweater, nothing. Moment I opened the door, one big bag was lying. 2 sets were there. I did not know till today also who kept it. I didn't tell to anybody that I'm short of. I'm just giving one example. Somebody has to possess me. Sambandhanubhuti, somebody makes you feel that I'm close by giving you something. The giving, I don't give anything to you. Never you feel close then. And therefore, puja is a bigger thing that when you do puja of the Lord, you are giving to the Lord. And when God gives you and you give to the God, then from these two ways, there is the experience of thick relationship, which Arjun had with Bhagavan Krishna. This one is special thing. Relationship and need are collected. Supposing I take support, I have a headache, supposing. I don't have by God's grace, don't worry. And in the mid of the night, I have a headache. I will call somebody whom I feel I am related to closely. I will not call the guard or the maids. Maids also have phone, no? Or I will not call the neighbor. Where there is a deep relation there, you want to share your pain immediately. You want something, I want this. Therefore, when you are a small child, for everything, mummy. Moment we had headache, I was very happy when I had fever, because we can easily call mummy. And you got so much sympathy, mummy is there. They used to put a lot of, wet bandage and all these things. And everybody used to come and see, so nice. Temperature is being taken, everybody is worried. You are happy, no, people will be worried about you. Wherever there is a sambandha anubhuti, there is a ashraya anubhuti. Sambandha anubhuti and ashraya anubhuti. Where I have a thick relation, I feel he will take my care. He has given me and he will give me again. I accept anything. If he doesn't give, I'll accept it. If he doesn't give me food, I'll accept that also. If he doesn't give me food, I'll accept that also. Okay. In 2010, who was there? You were there, no? You were there. 2010 when we went to Char Dham. Our bus, that was 2000 later on. That was later on. In 2010, we had gone to Char Dham and we were coming from, who was there? You were there. We are coming from Gangotri, 3 buses were there. 2 buses I think could go, 1 could not go. अरे भाई नहीं 10 होगा भाई 8 कहाँ से 8 later on you can see. We said all ladies can go and gents were only remaining. You were there. And ultimately, it was night now, no place to stay. I'm cutting the whole thing short. We had a tea shop. How long he'll open the shop? That too in the midst of the forest, in the mountain. He said, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. He had to close it. On the top it started raining also. And no proper clothes. All dark, you don't know because all road is jammed and there is a landslide here and there. क्या करो भाई? I went to Ganga Maiya was there. वहाँ तो गंगा मैया का ही राज है. I said, भैया माँ, we have come in your lap. People will have cold tomorrow morning. No shade is there, no shelter is there. One guard came. Guard. He said, what is the problem? You all told the problem. He said, come. I said, we are 30 people. He said, no, I'll give my room. He said, no, all rooms of all guards was given. 11 o'clock night. Not knowing anybody, I won't have given my room. You would have given. Koshki would have given. Huh? Arey yaar, you don't give to us also, how can we? don't invite in your room. She's very possessive about her room. I don't think so. You would have. Invite some tea, etc. Shy ho jaye thoda sa. So, he gave his room. Not only he, all the workers gave their room. They all were outside getting wet. Morning, nothing, no charge. Tea also they brought. Who was there? I said, no, we don't talk like this. We don't, people say, how are you? I said, we survive on grace only. I don't know what is tomorrow. So when you do lot of karma for the God by puja part, then sambandh is formed. After sambandh, you feel that I can rely on that. He will take care. How? I don't know. After this ashray, repeatedly, ananyata comes. Ananyata means when you are there, I don't need anybody. Please be very, very careful. God can become anything. God can become your protector. To make him your protector is your sadhana. He is not automatic protector. God has all Shakti. If I say from pot, mud make a mud pot. You can make a mud pot. But if I say make a gold pot, we say you can't. The mud cannot have power of gold. But God has the power to become your special protector. To invoke that protector God, who was he? Who held the Shivling? Markande. 16 years his age was there. Parents, were asked, boon, son dullard with a very long age or very bright but only 16 years. He said, no, bright one is better. The dullard are quite problematic. If some choice is there, please understand. So, when Yamraj came, we saw Yamraj. In the story, no? We saw in Uttarkashi that. There is a mark also in that Shivling. And it is tilted also towards. He held that Shivling. Bhagwan Shiv came and this, the noose was there. This Yamraj had thrown the noose. And he tried to pull. That Shivling got tilted. Therefore, only Shivling which is tilted is Uttarkashi, Swami Kashi Shivling. It got tilted. But nothing could happen to him. And Shivji, who took his Trishul about to kill him? This Yamraj. He said, I'll suspend you. Why not everybody he'll protect? Sambandh tha bhaiya. He is used to spend whole day on the Shivling only. Vipra ek vaidhi shiv puja karai sadati kaj na duja. He was all the day sitting on the near the Shivling and offering abhishek and doing his puja. When he was like that, then the protector was born. You have to create a protector God. This is the beauty of saints, that they create a protector God with their sadhana and with their upasana and tapasya. They make the God around them, sit around them, talk around them. And therefore there is a masti in them. There is assurance around them. Kya hoga bhai? Kuch nahi hoga. Taponji can go to Kailash and they try to rob him, I told you. He said, I have nothing. He said, what? You have nothing to eat later on. He said, okay, God will take care. So they gave him some potatoes. These robbers gave him something to eat. Ab batao. वो कोई है हमारे पीछे. आई एम नॉट अलोन देयर. This sambandhanubhuti and ashrayanubhuti is the essence of your sadhana with the Lord. You cannot run your own life. Please don't try that. You will fail. I have very big support for me. He will manage my affair. And to make that Ishwar, I am repeating it. To make that Rakshak Ishwar for me, I have to do Upasana for it. Unless you give a lot, relation doesn't form anywhere. And today Arjun was in trouble. And this is what Ananyata. Ananyata means when you are there, I don't need anybody. Why to create somebody so that you won't come for me? When I know that God, this hand is there. I always give the example. No, I am lifting this book. But supposing I have this also, and this mic also, everything I have, the grip will be looser. When you have many things and you have God also, God grip on the God is looser. So yet that intensity of remembrance is not there. So you are not the one who will shake God's mind. Your sankalp is not tivra. Tivra karma is not there. Therefore, phal also will not be tivra. One Mahatma was there. One person came, he said, I am in trouble. He said, how much rupees you give? He said, 6 lakh. He said, bring it. He brought. He said, but this is my last. Nothing else I have. He said, what I am saying, keep quiet. Both went to the boating. In the midst of the ocean, he said, bring your rupees. He dropped everything. And both came back. He said, I have nothing now. Mahatma shut his door from inside. He said, I have nothing. He gave one slap. He said, keep quiet. What can I do if you have done nothing? Call God now. He said, but tomorrow my house, rent, fees, children, nothing to eat. Another slap. He said, I told you to call God. Don't knock my door. Now outside the door, he kept on knocking, but this Mahatma closed. Ultimately, he heard no voice is there. No sound is there. 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour passed. He opened the door, that Mahatma. When he opened, he was in deep meditation. He got the link. He got connected totally. He got the sense that Ishwar is not there and nothing can happen to me now. I have a calling God. I don't have God in the picture and Murti only. I have a calling God. I have a hotline connection. Every day I spend so many hours with God. Every day I call Him. Every day I talk to Him. I have a calling God whom I can call right now. And He will be there with me. To create this calling God who is for me. This is the fruit of your upasana. I hope you are. Not for everybody, He will be the protector. So what I said, sambandhanubhuti, ashrayanubhuti, ananyatanubhuti. I have nobody else. I can leave everything and go away. I have nobody else. I don't need anybody. I don't need money. I don't need power. I have one only. My whole energy is for one. My life, my breath, my eyes, my ears, my walking, my talking was only for one. I have created one center in my life. Maya sakt mana partha yogam yunjan mad ashraya. He is my ashraya. Tamev sharanam garcha sarva bhaven. Tamev. I have nobody else. If any my physical problem, emotional problem, intellectual problem, spiritual problem, money problem, relational problem, financial problem, I have only one. And I have created that place. I have to create it for years of my sadhana, of my right living, noble living. For Meera only Bhagavan Krishna will come, not for everybody. Or for Arjuna only. Karan also saw Bhagavan when his wheel got stuck up at the end of his life. He saw Bhagavan. Arey, see this wheel? Bhagavan said, Arjuna, now you shoot. He was not for Arjuna. He was not for Karna. He was not for Kauravas. God is not for everybody. Cow is not going to give milk to everybody. You have to approach the udder. One who approaches the udder, along with the calf, he alone will get the milk. Not that you approach the tail and start pulling the tail. You will get something. Not that you won't get. But milk you won't get. You have to go through a right way. It takes years to create that God, which is a requirement of our life. You know our life cannot run. There are a lot of troubles. Financials are there. Bodily problems are there. कुछ तो कोई तो है हमारे पास. हनुमान जी का, तुलसीदास जी had a lot of pain in his hands. Then he wrote Hanuman Bahuk. And that Hanuman Bahuk, that took away the pain. Hanuman Bahuk, you must have heard about that. ऐसा नहीं है कि automatically things will happen. Well, I'm calling God, nothing is happening. You have no relation. You have no ananyata. How can God come? बेकार की बात करते हो. Well, I'm chanting Hanuman Chalisa 108 times. Nothing happened, Swami ji. Arey, 108 times only you chanted once. Huh? You do other 4 work, but God does not like. You have no proper relationship with the God. You have not created that God. Ashray, God is not created in your heart. He won't come. And if you have created, it is not that He won't come. He has to be there with you. Why for Prahlad ji he was there? Why for Dhruv he was there? Krishna Krishna Mahabaho Bhaktanam Abhayankara Tomeko Eko Tomeko. Which slok? 22nd slok. बनाओ ना उसको आप. You do jap, you do puja, you mentally think nobody can help me. Mentally keep on thinking this point. I don't need anybody's help also. You have money, keep the money. I'm not saying you should not have money. If you have money, keep the money. If you have food, give them. If you have husband, wife, children, let them. But nobody is going to take away my pains, nobody can take. My problems, nobody can solve. My sorrows, nobody can take. They can give me food. But my sorrow, nobody can take. This buddhi has to be very firm. I don't want anybody else. When I know nobody can give, why to approach somebody who will not give donation? Huh? You go to somebody's house. You know he doesn't have any money. And you are wasting your time 1 hour there. Explaining all the project. This is live to give. This is serve and deserve. So live to give is 108 per month. Just it's a debit order. Debit order is there. He's listening also. Some are very good listeners. We are very inspired. They take also. Very good work mission is doing. South Africa mission is doing excellent. Yes, you please, you take. You keep on doing like this. And he is doing like this. He said, I have, wait. He says, is there, sir? Okay. If you cannot manage to that, then you can sponsor one of our programs. You can give lump sum donation. Huh? Or we have some, this borehole problem is there. Very boring problem. And this will go on or what? This borehole problem. Huh? It is Anadi Anant. So this borehole problem is there. It is like Brahman. And you can sponsor. Well, how much is there? Nothing, just 50,000. No, 50,000. You can give one part. You can give installment. You are proposing one after another. He said, you will have tea, coffee. No, I'm in a hurry. Which one shall I sign? Which one will you sign? He said, I'm sorry, I don't have. I've already, this business is locked down and I'm lost everything. Take little. I will take next time when you will. I approach you. What is your address? Give me your phone number. This is the reason. Give me your phone number, WhatsApp. I'll approach you. 1 hour, 8 to 9 went there. This person, foolish person, didn't give anything. Huh? And he'll keep keep everything. I'll approach you, definitely. My business is not going through a high, it is going through a low. So I will approach. 108, nothing will go. If you give more, God will also give nothing up to you. This is what Swamiji says. I have brought one video of Swamiji. Please. It's okay, it's okay. Please sit there. That person, is the world. You say, please help me. Please give me something. Please love me. Please give me support. Please do me. Empty promises. When you know they cannot, they themselves are so poor, how can they give? They also need support. उसी के पास जाते हैं ना सीधे. Arjun went there. After Arjun went, remember the incident? Brahmastra has been thrown. Bhagavan said, okay, Arjun. Arjun also threw the Brahmastra and negated it. Now he caught him. Whom? Ashwatthama. How? How he caught? With his ropes. Like you have a dog, no? What is it called? Leash. And Bhagavan provoked him. He said, Mainam partharsi tratum brahma bandhum imam jahi. 35th shlok, 7th chapter. He said, Parth, he is not worthy of being living. I think you have to kill him. Because he killed your 5 children. Kill him. And Arjun also said to Draupadi, I am going to kill him. And Arjun dragged him with the rope. And 40th shlok says, Evam parikshita dharmam partha krishnena choditaha naichat hantum gurusutam yadyapyatmahanam mahan. Very beautiful shlok. It is said, Evam parikshita dharmam. Bhagavan wanted to test him. Krishnena, he was prompting him to kill him. But Arjun did not want to kill him. Why? He was a son of his guru. That means he was not an impulsive person. Impulse, you understand? No? Thought comes in the mind. There is no thinking process in between. It comes in my body. There is no refining process in between. This is called impulse. Anger came in my mind and expressed it. I felt I should sleep and I slept. Knowing that this is class going on. So there is no analysis in between. Wait for half an hour, after that you can sleep forever. But there is nothing to say what I am talking, what I am saying, to whom I am saying, to what I am doing. There is no process is going on. The ifs and buts, nothing is there to see. More is the vasana, more a person is impulsive. Sadness came and I felt sad. Let the process be. Is this sadness valid? Is it right? Is it worthy of being sad? No, nobody loves me. Wait, sit down. Who does not love you? Your mother didn't love you? Write a list. My face is like that. That is true. But still you are loved. Still you are loved. You get all the data collected before you come to conclusion. Calm, krodh means expression without datas. There is no data or data, whatever you want to say. There is no proper analysis involved. And I dashed to conclusion, I did the work. If Kekai had thought, she thought Bharat should be the king. Theek? She should have given some thought that really will Bharat accept it. What will happen to Dashrath ji? What will happen to Ram ji? what will happen to the people of Ayodhya? There is no thinking involved and you just implemented it. When it comes to Jap Puja, we take a lot of time to implement. When cheap emotions come, we implement immediately. He is a very bad person. Arey bhai, get all the data to conclude he is not so bad. Know his whole nature. Many times I felt that this person is good for nothing, not doing properly anything. And when I went and asked him certain things, then I found that he is better than me sometimes. If I was at his place, I wouldn't have done that also. We just push ourselves so fast. Arjun was so balanced, 5 bodies were lying off his sons. The situation there. And he was so balanced that even Bhagwan provoked him. Naichad hantum Guru Sutam. Guru Sutam, he didn't say Ashwathama. He said Guru Sutam. And the commentary of this Arjun's behavior will be Draupadi's behavior now. A situation comes in our life. Every situation demands a response. You say something, think something, talk something. Okay, some situation has come, some response I have to give. And sometimes situation is not perhaps per my wish or not perhaps what I expecting it to happen. Not happened. Not happened, what can I do? Now you have to think, okay, not happened, why it could not happen like that? Who are the people involved? What people do, what it not do? Where is Prarabdha's role? Where is Ishwar's role here? Where is my Prarabdha role here? Where is my Ishwar's role? Where is which person's role is how much? And you will feel that, there are high speed, erratic, irregular thought, blinding thought. Again, please understand. High speed, erratic, blinding, what is called violent thoughts. Kam, Krodh are high speed thoughts. High speed, blinding thought. They want to implement fast. You don't say I'm postponing my anger. Today I was very angry with you. What? Night 10 o'clock? But tomorrow by 10 o'clock I am postponing my anger. No, right now I want to talk to you. Please come to my room. But it is 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock I cannot hold myself. Please come to my room. And you get a message, please come. Please see me. Although you read it, but you pretend you have not read it. And if you don't come, somebody else will be asked. Go and knock his door. This high speed, erratic, violent, blinding thoughts. Is it so necessary? And the thought of faith, thought of bhakti is slow thought, illuminating thought, contemplating thought, well deliberated thought, leading to response, which will take you to security. Response taking you to security, devotion, and peace. This was Arjun's response. The Pandavas and Kauravas, they lost the dice game. Pandavas. Ultimately, Draupadi also lost. It was not right to put Draupadi, but Yudhishthira put Draupadi also. And they wanted to humiliate badly. Who? Duryodhana, Dushasana, etc. And Karna was also part of that. And how to humiliate somebody? To humiliate the wife in front of the husband. That is a Kshatriya husband. To disrobe her. And he caught by the hair and dragged her and started disrobing in front of the people there. Dushasana, Duryodhana should have given a thought that Lord Krishna is in their side. Rasu Yag we saw. Khando 1 also prasang was there. Dharma is in their side. I will have to pay heavily for this. But thought came immediately implemented without sufficient deliberation in between. Anugraham, kshayam himsam, anaveksha paurusham. No Shraddha was added in between thinking. No saints were brought in between what is the right thing to do. No experienced people were there. No Shastra was brought. I thought and I implemented. What is the result? Bhim said, I will with the same hand, and they could not disrobe. Same hand which is disrobing. I will take out from this place. I'll uproot the hand. And I'll tear his chest. And I take the blood. And with that blood, I'll give bath to the hairs of Draupadi. This was their vows. And therefore, she never tied her hair to remind Bhim. And ultimately, when Mahabharat war happened, and when Bhim started twisting the arms of Dushas, you can imagine how much pain is there. Little you twist, you start screaming. He twisted and twisted and twisted and twisted and uprooted it, tore his chest, took out the blood, and gave bath to the Draupadi's hair. This was the fruit of action. Why? Because thought was immediately implemented into an action. And Bhagavan Krishna was silently witnessing, eating pan. He was from UP, so you can expect. Which are good. The beauty of a person, he doesn't act under VP, Vasna pressure. He has a SC, Shraddha controller. And VC, Vivek controller. He is not under VP and KP, Krodh pressure, Kam pressure, Vasna pressure, low pressure, AP, Ahankar pressure. He has VC and what was it? SC and VC. Something holds him. Arjun's devotion held him. Socho bhai, one who has killed my children, immediately he should have been killed immediately. Now he was brought back. And many things in your life, if you go back, and you will find, I should not have said like that. I should not have done like that. I should have thought about it more. I should have held myself. I should have taken more time to take a decision. I should ask somebody else before I took something. I'm in a hurry, where I forgot hurry. So this Ashwatthama was brought. And after being brought, 42nd shlok, Avang Mukha, his face was hanging. Whose face? Ashwatthama, because karma jugupsitena, such bad action he did, all tej went away. And Arjun took and threw at the feet of Draupadi. Now Draupadi's character is very surprising here. Because this is Adhikari Skand. Draupadi was what relation Parikshit had? Dadi. So he was from such great Dadi. Dadi, what you say here? Huh? Okay, whatever is there. Aji, don't say. So here when Draupadi saw him, Kripaya Nanamacha, she was full of compassion and she folded her palms and did namaskar. Gajab hai bhai. Vamas Swabhava, Kripaya Nanamacha, he offered namaskar to this person who killed the 5 sons. Just now, body is still there. See how much qualities they have. Amazing. And why? Now she is saying, Uvachacha hasantyasya bandhanaya nayanam sati She couldn't tolerate that he was bound like that. And she said, Munchatam, Munchatam. Lot lakar. Munchatam, Munchatam, Eshaha. Brahmano Nitaram Guru. Well, he's our Guru. Well, he said, Arjun, please come here. He said, yes. He said, how much you know about archery? He said, a lot. I can conquer anybody. In Indra, I can be like Indra. I have so much of power in me. I said, Arjun, who gave you that power? Said, my Guru, Dronacharya. He said, son is the form of his father only. My God. Saesha Bhagavan Drona. Saha, that, and is this. That Drona is this Ashwatthama. Prajarupena vartate. He is like son. Tasya Atmano Ardham. His wife, who's Dronacharya's wife, couldn't go with him because he was killed now. I wonder. You know, this is called depth of a person. When your attachment is attacked, when your ahankar is attacked, then your depth is tested. Faith is so much. You're still having a Ishwar Buddhi there. Kritagata there. Persons should not leave his faith. Such a horrible action he did. But still Buddhi is that he is the son of the one from whom you got everything. He was like God for you. So the amount of joy he gave to your life is this much. And amount of sorrow that we are getting is this much. So amount of joy and amount of reputation what you got everywhere, Arjun, is much more than amount of sorrow that you got. This is called the maturity of a person. Maturity means that the person is thinking with gratitude. And this is the beauty of a person, that with grateful heart and with a heart which is full of Shraddha and full of adorance for that, is not a whimsical and harsh responding, sharp responding, reacting, shouting, running. That is not a heart here of Draupadi. And Bhagavan was standing there. He was smiling. He was not speaking. He will speak after some time. He is smiling. Tell me, why is he smiling? Why is he smiling? Because what Draupadi said was exactly what Bhagavan wanted there. Well, Saish Bhagavan Drona. भगवान शब्द लगाया देखो द्रोण के साथ. कस्मिन्नु भगवो विज्ञाते. इन उपनिषद all teachers are addressed as भगवान. कस्मिन्नु सएष भगवान द्रोण. श्रद्धा तो देखो इनकी. श्रद्धा is tested when you lose everything. श्रद्धा is not tested when you get everything. बोले स्वामी जी, what a grace of God, today I got bonus. बड़ी कृपा है, आज आप भिक्षा में आए बोनस मिल गया स्वामी जी. आप रोज ही आइए भिक्षा में, रोज बोनस मिल जाएगा. I am very afraid of such statements. You know why? Tomorrow if he loses something, he says, I called for Bhiksha, I lost. I have no trust in such kind of word, and you also should not have any trust. I get afraid. Somebody's house I went for Bhiksha, and that person fell down and he broke his head. Because they got very anxious. And he ran. He fell down somewhere. Hand broke. People half are in the hospital. I said, I cancel the Bhiksha. Half, all the dishes are prepared. What does it matter? What has happened is happened now. Now come. And by chance they say also, Swamiji, your bhiksha was there and his hand broke. As if, cause and effect is there. Various places I go, nobody hands break. But he ran. But out of many, one will say, Swamiji, badi kripa, his hand broke. Why? Because you are here when his hand broke. It had to break and you are here, so definitely you will go and see. So it is all blessing in disguise only. Brat Prarabdha came when this yagna was going on. So when you are here, then only him into the hospital is his good fortune only. This is called thinking from maturity. After a loss, when you feel grateful to the God, then you are lover of God. After gain, if you are grateful, I am not sure. Shraddha is less, our Shraddha goes away. But after loss, Shraddha is still there, like that means Draupadi's Shraddha was too much. And to have Shraddha, one should be near Abhimani. Ahankari person can't hold Shraddha. Shraddha can't stay on the, like the water can't stay on the top of the peak of the mountain. Shraddha can't be on the Ahankari person. To have Shraddha, one should be very, very humble. Ocean is so humble, therefore it collects all the water. It has gone too small. So from this episode, you can say Draupadi was extremely humble and extremely devoted. See an interpretation here. Tad dharmagya mahabhaga. He said, you know the dharma. To Arjun, she is addressed. Because Arjun was ready with the sword. He said, you know that dharma. Bhavadbhi gauram kulam vrujanam narhati praptum. The teacher is always pujyam, vandyam. He should be worshipped. He should be saluted. Why? To give trouble to his family. As I am crying without my son, his mother is already alive. Whose mother? Ashwathama's mother. She will also be crying like that. Why? To create two crying mothers. Already one is there. And if his punya will be destroyed. This Shraddha makes the person beautiful. This Kritagyata makes the person beautiful. Beauty of a person is when he makes you feel that you have done a lot for me. Smallest action. Bhagavan could not forget the smallest action of Kevat also. Bhagavan is Bhagavan because he doesn't forget what you do. We easily forget. Therefore, bhav is not there. Bhav means I cannot forget. What you have done for me, I cannot forget. And here Sujji says, very underline, I think you must have done, dharmam nyayam sakuranam nirvyalikam samamhat. Many times I quote this. Your favorite line, Swamiji, yours. How to speak. 6 things were in his speech. Whose speech? Ashwathama. Draupadi's. First is dharmam. Because his speech is the reflection of your mind. His speech breaks the family. His speech breaks the relations. His speech makes us closer. So these are 6 characteristics actually of the mind. Vang mein manasi pratishtita. Dharmam. Dharmam means what I have a role. I cannot talk all these on topic. I am not expected. I am a disciple. I cannot talk something. I am a teacher. I cannot talk on some other topic. Everybody has a particular fixed topics to talk on. He is not supposed to talk anything. I am a son. I am a father. I am a mother. I have a way to talk. I cannot talk something what is not in my area to talk. Dharmyam should be there. If I go to Guruji, I have to talk in a particular way. There is a dharma, there is a mode there, whether I like or not. If I don't like also, then I have to say in a proper way, dharmyam should be there. God has not made accidentally somebody is elder, somebody is younger. We are placed in a position so that you have a role there. Dharma means through which what others get from you is your dharma. What speech you don't give speech, you give your bhav to the person. This bhav is not allowed in this relationship. This bhav is not allowed. Certain bhav are allowed, they are valid, this bhav is valid, this speech is valid. Father can shout on the son, go and do your homework and go to sleep. Son cannot say, you also go to sleep, you are not sleeping, only asking me to sleep. This is a dharma. Teacher can shout on the students, why did you do that? Student cannot give back the reply. That is not his dharma. So dharmyam, because her role was, she was Kshatriya, and it was a teacher there. Nyayam, one should not, justice should be there. Like Kekai gave the Balkal Vastra to Bhagwan Ram. This was not justice and say put on this and leave to the forest. Don't say something which other person should not, he doesn't deserve it. Don't say something which he doesn't deserve it. He deserves more than what you are. Always, we should give something which other person feels I deserve less, he gives me more. And this is written as Sakarunam. Sakarunam means there should be karuna oozing out. Person has fault, but still I accept. My speech should be showing a lot of acceptance. When Sugriv, forgot Bhagwan Ram's work, Lakshmanji went and threatened him, and he came back, hanging face. He thought, Bhagwan Ram, I don't know, he'll scold. Bhagwan Ram embraced him. He said, Tum ampri Bharat sambhai. You are dear to me like Bharat. Lakshmanji saw Sugriv. This is Sakarunam. By your speech, you drown the person with your own love. Speech is the best, sweet speech is the best bath, nectar bath is there, through which you can cure the mind of a person. Sakarunam. Okay. Other you say, you will go to hell now. He said, I won't go. And other person, you won't go. He said, I won't go now. No, you are already there. So, Sakarunam. It has broken family, it has broken relationships. It has cracked the husband-wife relationship, father-mother relationship. Nirvyalikam, nothing was, she was hiding something. A person is not that he is hiding and then talking. It is easy to deal with him. A person should be such, one should feel it is very easy to live with him. I can live with him whole life. How? It is very easy person. Acha, days after days, nights after nights, year after year, I can live with him. Whole life. Same room I can live with him. ऐसा पर्सन होना चाहिए. Not that this person, my God, one day is passed, so difficult to pass. One day, I don't know what he is thinking, what he is talking, what he is thinking about me, what he is thinking about him, I don't know what he is hiding. So difficult. Nirvyalikam. Samam. It was not having erratic, I told you na, violent, what was that? High speed, erratic, violent, sharp, hurting reaction. फिर से बोल दें? No, don't say such things again. Again say, high speed, erratic, uncertain, unpredictable. You are adding repeatedly, yes. Violent, hurting, non-forgettable reactions. ये नहीं होता. Samta should be there. And Mahat means showing magnanimity of heart. You know what is forgiveness? I also could have done the same mistake. He is my part only. His mistake is my mistake. His mistake is my mistake. And my goodness is his goodness. He is not different from me. Don't separate anybody from your life. I always say secret of having a quiet mind is please love a person. When you love a person, the best way to keep the mind out of your mind is to love him. And the best way to love him is to forgive him. You cannot love without forgiving. I tell you, families, if they don't forgive, they cannot love each other. Nobody is there who does not make mistake. As far as I know. If you have not made mistake, tell me. I can tell you a mistake. We are mistake bundle. Punj of mistake. Mistake in eating, mistake in sleeping, mistake in talk, mistake in waking, mistake in thinking all the time. And when others do, we become very judgmental. Why he did like that? Arey, you also do, my dear. You are not pure. You are not Ram and Krishna. Bhai. We have Ravanans also. We are mixture of Ram and Ravan. Surpanaka, Sita, both are there in one body. Everybody has a demon hiding. I feel sometimes. In front of me, Devata comes up. In my lounge when they say, I feel all Devatas are sitting. He is Indra Bhagwan. He is Agni Devata. He is Surya Dev. क्या श्लोक बोल रहे हैं देखो ये देखो शारदा देवी बैठी है यहाँ पे ये संतोषी माँ है all are sitting like that. How are you? I am fine, Swami ji. How are you? So quiet mind, so peaceful. Outside moment they go, hey. Now Kumbhakaran, Ravan, Meghnad, Duryodhan, Dushasan, another avatar comes up. Mahishasura are there also. वो तो हम लोग के अंदर दोनों ही है भाई नहीं भाई हमारे ही तो है वो भाई forgiveness means I see his fault as my fault and moment you see somebody's fault as your fault you will be very quiet. We also make mistakes. Walking sometimes we make mistakes. We tumble down here and there. We don't see the steps are there. Sometimes we don't see one more step is there. And we tumble down. Sometimes steps are not there, still we put our feet high. Sometimes our hand gets caught up in the door or something. You get very badly hurt. In that too in the cold season. And you badly, nobody is there to sympathize also in the night. And this hand tries to, give massage to this hand. हमारी गलती ये तो विराट है ना उसकी मिस्टेक हमारी मिस्टेक उसकी मिस्टेक हम लोग कोई अलग थोड़ी ना है. This भेद बुद्धि causes problem. This is called Mahat. His mistake is I am not different from him. हमारी दूसरा फॉर्म है वो. His problem is my problem. Punish me for his mistake. Such people hold the house and family. Such people hold the institutions. Such people hold the world. Therefore God, his name is Kshama. Devi's one name is Kshama. Prithvi's name is Kshama. Mahat, magnanimous, big-hearted. I keep your fault in my mind for whole life. You will die with this thought. Next birth you will be like him. You will also have a hair like him. Or if he is bald, whom you don't like, he will also become bald. As is the case. Because whole life you are thinking about him. Burning murti you are keeping in your heart. Mahat. And Bhagwan was smiling. This is why Bhagwan loved whom? Whom? Draupadi. So they say no that Bhagwan had chakra when he killed Shishupal. His finger started bleeding. So she tore her sari and immediately ran and tied. Bhagwan said, her name was Krishna. He said, Krishna, I am Krishna, you are Krishna. Krishna, I'll give it back. Not this much. With what is it called? Interest. No, but their heart were one, they are devotees. They don't think anything about God. God is thinking something. No. Tasmin tajane bhedava. Their mind is same as God's mind. This is a fruit of your upasana. You don't think a thing, but God is thinking. That alone you think. You have no separate thought. Bhagwan smiled. He must have come and said, good. Bhim said, he should be killed. Bhagwan said to Arjun, kill him and don't kill him. But Arjun was also one. Fulfill your words. And Arjun took the money. And taking away money and shaving the person is equal to killing the Brahmin. He was left. But this episode you see, the Shraddha, the Anugraha, the depth, the Kritagnyata, we are highly akritagya. Guru gives one slap, I will be fighting with the Guru only. He gives one slap. So anger will be there on the Guru only. You can't take anybody's hardness. Your character is tested when you are put to hardships. Your devotion is tested when God gives you hardships. Sugarcane is tested when it is pushed in that machine. Gold is tested when it is put in the fire. Your test is not there when you are in all luxuries. And one who can stand through this test, of still having lot of devotion in lot of difficulties and is still saying thank you to the God, he is a devotee. Too much of faith is required in life. Little faith doesn't work. Too much of forgiveness is required. Every quantity is too much required. Infinite almost. Bhagwan went, embraced Arjun. देखो स्कोर कर लिया है. Every situation is a scoring time. You can score. And when if situation is difficult, you can get high marks. When Guru loves you, marks you won't get too much. When he scolds and shouts, it's an earning point. Still show your softness. Still be soft. Still show your gratitude. Still show your faith. It's a scoring time. But you cannot score in all the time. You can score it here now. We'll see more tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.